Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna give a press, I'm gonna just press straight down on your heel, okay? Just let me know if there's any pain in your knee. Anything?
Nope.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a twist inside like this, just relax your leg for me. Give you a twist, kind of like this, give you a press. Any pain?
No.
Okay. Twist out, press. Any pain there?
Nope.
Okay, back down. So this popliteus muscle has a crazy knot in it right there. And like I said, this muscle contracts to kind of like whenever your leg is in full extension, it has this screw hole mechanism, and that's a locking mechanism between your femur and your tibia. And it takes this muscle to contract, pull your leg internally like this to get it to bend efficiently. And if this muscle's dysfunctional, and you're trying to bend your knee, obviously you're not bending efficiently, and there's possibility for wear and tear in there. Knee pain. Let me know if anything's too much. I'm going to try to get this trigger.
It like hurts, but it's like a good hurt.
Sure.
It's good.
It's melting away a little bit. Attaches like right outside.
See, and also I smack that outside of my knee a lot too, to be honest.
Okay. You wear knee guards though, right?
Yeah, but they're like knee gaskets. They're not like they help, but like, still hurts.
Sure.
Still have
Yeah, totally.
they're not like big bulky knee pads. They fit underneath my pants.
Trying to stay away from a pulse back here. You're trying to press on your muscle without pressing on your arteries.
I can only imagine I probably have wear and tear in my body. I mean, obviously I'm skating now, but like I used to do it like insanely.
Yeah, but whenever we were kids too, or like not even kids, 20 years ago, we were a lot of rough on ourselves.
And I've worn no pads.
Yeah, especially back then. Sometimes I get on both ends of the muscle. I can use two thumbs and get on 2 points of the muscle. It seems to help relax the muscle fibers down a little bit better. You alright?
No, it feels fucking ace, dude. I'm cool. Yeah. No, I'll squeal if you hear me, bro.
Alright.
I'll let you know. That's like at the skate park when I wreck, I'm a big dude. People see me wreck, which I do say I know how to wreck.
Oh, well, I mean, you better know how to,
But like sometimes people get, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, when I make a noise audibly, that's when I'm not.
Right.
Like when I go, "Ugh," like that's not a good one.
I was camping, Jillian and I were camping this past weekend, and it started raining, blah, 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 and I had to take a walk. We had roughest luck with her Cadillac this weekend, battery dying and stuff like that, so I had to walk and like get a charge box from the state park people and stuff, so.
Sounds like a fantastic camping trip.
It was a great weekend. It's just like that whole thing was kind of unexpected.
Yeah.
But I'm walking back, and we had been hiking like all weekend, like so. You take me on any trail, and I guarantee I'm not going to fall down. So like I'm on the pavement, on the asphalt, on the road, find the only slick spot, like bust my butt right on the pavement, and just kind of figures. And somebody stopped immediately because everybody was exiting the campsite. It was Sunday. And but at the same time, I just got up and threw up a thumbs up, and they were on their way, kind of like I'm good. Kind of like you. If I make a noise, then maybe it's maybe it's a little bit worse.
I have a buddy that I skate with too. He's a bigger guy like me. He's probably a little bit bigger than me. And man, when he falls,
Come up here for a little bit.
he falls, dude. It's.
Dude,
I ask him every time too. I feel bad, But he makes a face sometimes too. But he wears hardcore. He wears the big knee pads, and I understand why.
Mm-hmm. Now, does this hurt?
No, actually, no.
It's actually letting go. Some people's muscles are so spasmed up that you just press and press and press. It seems like for minutes it doesn't soften up.
Yeah, definitely need to get one of those like Theragun things. Do you see people on Instagram, older bladers?
Oh yeah.
Whip them out at the skate park.
That's funny. I got one of these. It's called Fit RX. I got it at Walmart. It was only $50 or something like that. I mean, I don't know about the Theraguns. This one, if you put too much pressure on, you can actually stop and stall. But I mean, if you're just doing light to moderate pressure on your muscles and stuff, it works pretty good. I'll actually run one here in a second.
Nice. Yeah, dude. 50 bucks is not bad, dude.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like I was pretty.
Legit, like the OG ones are like 200.
I know. Those Theraguns can get like $500, dude.
Yeah.
Oops.
No, Cynthia had one. It was legit.
Very good. Oh yeah. Did she have like one of the Theraguns?
I don't know. I think it was one of the expensive ones because she's bougie like that.
Oh yeah.
And she's had it for a long time.
Oh yeah, those were kind of like the first ones to come out.
Yeah.
So. This one came with a bunch of different attachments and stuff like that.
Weird. Yeah, no, that pointy guy is the jam. it's because I'm right-handed.
Yeah, pretty much right side dominant.
Yeah.
It doesn't do bad. $50.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna kind of block your vertebrae here. I'm gonna pick up on your hips and just see which side you're getting more or less rotation out of. See, I feel like you're stuck in left rotation for sure.
Yeah, I feel like that is it all.
Okay, let's see, let's, adjust your back here first, probably, have you? Okay, so right here, always get pretty stuck, people always get stuck between, like, in transition areas, like between your neck and your upper back and your low back, so this is like one spot right here. Restore some movement right there.
For sure, it definitely, like, more tension right there than anywhere you touch,
Yeah.
but yeah. Again, it doesn't hurt, I just, yeah,
Yeah.
it feels different.
Okay, so your adjustments, I mean, they're gonna be pretty quick, pretty fast, they're not gonna move very far as like where I press,
Mhm.
so all designed to be quick and painless.
I feel like I have a pretty high threshold of pain.
I know you do. Alright, so I'm gonna have you take a deep breath in, I'm gonna settle in with a little bit of pressure just to let you see what it's like. So breathe out all the way, relax your rib cages. There you go. And at the end of your breath, I'm gonna give you a little shove down and up. Okay. Good, breath in, breath out. Good. Another breath in, another breath out. Alright.
Yeah,
Good.
I mean, it hurt, but now it feels good.
Pretty tight. Pretty tight.
No, it's like one of those
Maybe
things,
easiest
like-
to adjust.
To be perfectly honest, after you like touch me, I'm like, Jesus Christ, man.
You
Yeah.
realize how tense you are.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, turn over onto your back and come sweep down into it. Switch down. Along it a little bit. Yeah, good, right there. So I'm gonna have you touch your shoulders on both sides, right there, right there. Bring this foot up onto the table, up onto the table. Yeah, right there, good. So I'm gonna roll you towards me, I'm gonna put my hand under your back, and then I'm gonna roll you back onto my hand, give you a push through your elbows, and that'll just stretch you over my hand, and hopefully we'll get an adjustment like that, okay? Alright, it's a nice deep breath in, and breath out. Try not to hold your breath.
Gotcha.
Good.
Does like push it all the way out or just breathe?
Well, just like, kind of breathe all the way out, just let your rib cage relax.
Gotcha.
Just like, open your airways. Come down the table just a little bit.
Or just, oh,
Good. Yourself a little bit around.
legs up against it?
Now tuck your chin to your chest. There you go. Like all the way up, all the way up. Good, right there. There's a little one. Okay. Lay on your side, lay on this side, face this way. And then this foot into this knee. Right, keep this one, here you go. And let it drop. Just right on top of that leg.
Okay.
Bring your bottom hip a little closer to it. There you go. Lift shoulder out. Just let yourself twist. Let yourself relax right there. Put your hand on your elbow.
tight in it, man.
Where's the tightness at?
Just.
Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, now it's where you're touching, it's tight.
Okay, let it roll, let it roll. Now we'll roll over to the side.
That was awesome. That one felt really good.
I'm glad it went like that. That was a good adjustment. I'm glad it went like that.
Yeah, that felt good.
Okay.
And not like the other ones were like bad, but that one
The
like.
other ones were pretty tight, honestly.
Yeah, I believe you.
Bottom hip towards me a little bit. There you go, right there. Straighten this one out a little bit more. Straighten this leg right here. Roll yourself a little bit. No. There you go, right there. Straighten this leg out. There you go. There you go, right there. Sorry, you're fine. Instructions right there. Okay, just let that shoulder blade back right there. Look up toward the ceiling. Turn your whole head up toward the ceiling. Oh, yeah, there you go. Just relax, just relax. There you go. Relax while you're so relaxing everything. Just like, yeah, there you go. Any pain whenever I put you in this position? I won't roll you off the table. Good.
Fuck yeah.
Good face back down for me.
That one did one bug.
I think that one's one we're looking for. Really tight up here too.
That's the shoulder that bugs me, you know.
Yeah, okay, I can down the way. I can tell. Alright, so I'm gonna give you a little press right here. Well, it's gonna be a big press. This will put some stuff back into place here. I'm gonna use your head a little bit to kind of turn these upper vertebrae this way, and I'm gonna shove the lower ones back this way. Sure. Okay. So you just relax. Let me bring your head over here. Good.
Oh, that was. I feel like that would have been a sick audio one.
I know, man. We gotta get that microphone.
Oh.
I heard it all the way up here. Too. Give you one a little bit higher right here this time.
I felt it in my earbuds. That one wasn't satisfying.
Yeah, that's, the other one was like, there was really a lot of
Dude, it
tension right
went
there.
like, yeah, it went like from where you're touching all the way to my brain.
Good. Okay, flip up, go face up. I want to check out your neck, and then we'll go down and give your feet and stuff a good pull. Yeah, just relax right there, man. Just let it drop right in my hands. There you go. I'm gonna put your head crank down just a tiny bit more. Okay. So I'm up here. Now you just relax. Just relax. I'm going to bend it this way. I'll put my hand. A little bit of a fulcrum right here, so I'm going to give you a push just to see your lateral flexion, your rotation right here at the bottom of your neck. That one went right there.
I started saying just, yeah.
A little bit more straight this way though. So, kind of just pounding up. No, you're good. Yeah. Relax. I'm gonna come like right up your neck here. Just your attention to the right side. scoot yourself a little bit to this side of the table. There you go. I'm gonna bring your leg out a little bit. I'm gonna grab your leg with mine right here. You just relax. You tug, and this is gonna like give you a little bit of tension right up through here in your hips. Okay, I'll scoot over to the other side. Good. One more time, face down. I'm gonna slip my hand right underneath your knee like this. I just want you to relax. I want to let your leg just fall into like full extension here. Is there any pain right there?
It's just stiff, it doesn't hurt, you know?
Okay. I'm gonna give it a little bit of overpressure. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so. I'm gonna give this a little tug. You don't have I don't think you're going into like terminal extension right here, or like full extension with this leg, more than you can. I think that's your biggest problem, I'd say. Any pain with that? Turn me out just a little bit. Any pain right there?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. All right, let's sit you up. Let's see how you feel.
Almost. Yeah. I mean, even my knee feels better. Dude, my hip feels way better.
Wow, that's
I
good.
mean,
That's
like,
not bad. That's
like,
what's supposed to
dude,
do.
normally, I mean, I'm not kidding, every time I feel like that, if I do it, kick my knee hard, it'll
Yeah,
pop every
right.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not doing it.
That's good. That's good. Cool.
Like I said, none of the times you cracked me hurt, but it was definitely like not pleasant. But there's a few times you cracked me, it was just immediate sense of relief.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
For sure.
they
Some of
said-
them can be. I mean, you've been stuck for so long. Some of them can be very uncomfortable.
See, I mean, there was a little
For a
bit,
split second.
there was a little bit of pop, but that was like I lifted it as high as I could.
Mhm.
Like I said, normally I can just go like that, extend it.
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, like I can squat better. Like it's not as tight, like, cause when I squat, it's like here and here I feel it.
Mhm.
You know, like, and I feel like that's lower than I did when you
Yeah.
first saw me.
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. You're
But-
definitely getting down lower than where we did the exam,
Yeah.
for sure.
For sure. And like, do you think my knee is meniscus, or do you think it's a muscle thing?
Yeah, I did some orthopedic
Or do you
tests.
think it's I need it drained?
It depends. I've seen knees a lot more
Bigger.
like bigger than that, like edematic than that,
Mhm.
or edematous, I should say.
I mean that, dude.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
bending
like-
over.
Well, watch out. I mean, when I breathe in, I can like really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Like,
way farther than you were getting.
but you know what I did? I mean, yeah.
So your knee, I don't think it's a meniscus thing. I just think it's a mechanics thing for right now.
Really?
Yeah, like
Because
the
I
muscle in the
smashed
back.
it, dude. I smashed it. It's
Well-
this flat square rail.
Mhm.
Hit my shin, rode up, and immediate.
How long ago did you say that was?
Probably a month.
A month ago. I mean,
Yeah.
it takes a long time for joint stuff to like resolve itself, honestly, a lot of the time, especially whenever you're using it day after day.
And that's what I've tried to skate less, but it's like the
Yeah,
one thing
the
that gives
one
me
thing.
joy in my life. Like, well, this is how I fucking equate it to people is my life is very chaotic. It's something I can control. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's also too like when I go to a skate park, I'm like, man, I want to try this, this, and this, and if I do it, it's like checking goals off real easy, you know what I mean? And it's just, you know, a feeling, you know, like that's why I like doing long grinds. It's a feeling, like it just feels good. Like, no, dude, my hip,
I grew up.
my whole lower back. I mean, my hip is still like a little sore, but then, like I said, if I stretch it all the way up right there, it's still poppy, but not as loud or hard.
For your hip, I didn't want to like really get into right there, but you have a hip flexor that does that, you know, it originates on the inside of your hip and it just
Mhm.
attaches to the top of your femur and flexes your, if you put your hand right there, you can feel it.
Yeah.
That big stringy muscle.
Yeah, and that's probably
You
what
wanna
I
do-
thought.
Yeah, you wanna stretch that like this.
Dude, I
like that.
do, when I have a whole stretching ritual, and like groiners is part of it, you know, this is.
Let me take that back. Get yourself a light band, elastic band.
I haven't.
Okay, start to do these, because remember what I told you about knees over toes, and how that strengthens your ankles and your knees?
Mhm.
It's working your antagonist muscles. Everybody works the back of their muscles, the muscles that propel them, you know?
Mhm.
So you have to work your tib anterior as well as your quads, and that's what kind of knees over toes does. So,
So what kind of resistance, like,
oh,
yeah, the bands?
just really light resistance.
But like, how,
So
like,
you
what's
wanna-
the exercise? You're saying like just push my foot on it and like, or just hold it and be
No,
able to push
put
it down?
Anchor it and lift up.
Oh,
So
okay.
you have to train this muscle.
So I'm pulling up on it, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
So training this muscle will release some of the dysfunction, like the aberrant functioning that it's doing. It's also pulling on your back because it's so tight. And like strength training, it will get rid of that.
Yeah, and where I'm
stretch-
doing
where
this all the
stretching-
time skating,
Stretching
and I'm not doing it walking.
is good like initially, but you don't want to keep stretching the muscle, because if you keep stretching it, you're losing what they call like cross fiber overlap,
Like what makes it pull back in? Like push
yeah,
back?
if you need a certain, there's these like little arms on your muscle fibers that grab a hold of the other muscle fibers.
If you stretch them too
So
far
they-
apart, it's
you don't
probably not
have
good.
that. Yeah, you don't
Okay.
have those arms like
That makes
those
sense.
cross fibers. So
Yeah.
strength train your.
No, that's like another reason I wanted to come see you. I feel like you could give me physical therapy exercises to
Sure.
do
Oh, yeah.
that would help, and that's one.
Mhm.
You know, I don't have, my elastic bands have handles, but I want to get some of those for that too, because I saw some other hip exercises that need to be anchored. You know, I fucking research the shit out of stuff, you know.
You can throw the handles. You can throw the handles like underneath the
you're right, I
door or
could.
something. Like put it right
Yes,
there.
I could, yeah,
like
just put it
like
right,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now I have my my dad press, and it's under a 12-ton shop press.
Yeah.
And it's a, you know, I'm anchored under that for sure.
Right.
For sure.
Well, I'm glad I feel
Yeah.
better.